Greetings, your king is here. Now, obviously, it's Tier List Tuesdays. And there was actually one tier list I've been looking for a long time. And I've actually forgot to watch this one. Ranking Genshin characters as McDonald's employees. Max, I've been watching Max for a while. She is basically Tier List Tuesdays, but it's every day. I think she only does tier list stuff, right? Now, without further ado, let's go!
Welcome to ranking Genshin characters as McDonald's employees. Again! The first time I did this was back in 2021. This was actually the first ever Genshin Impact tier list I ever made on my channel. Look how few characters there were. Now look at what I have to deal with. Oh my god. There's been so many additions to this game since I last made this list. I've gotten a few requests to make this again, so yep, no better time than the present, am I right? Alright, so let's go over the categories.
Manager, really okay, let's look at this.
A lot. Starting up at the top, we have the manager. Employee of the month.
Explain it. What am I doing?
Puts extra nuggets in your order, doing their best, messes up from time to time, doesn't take anything seriously.
She reads so much faster
minimum
than
wage,
me, bro.
minimum effort. Aren't those kind of the same thing? We're just gonna delete this one. Skipped work / comes in late all the time, caught stealing money from the register, and fights with the customers / spits in your burger. There wasn't a
what about the one who like BAKUDANs your burger? That's me.
Additional category for people who are too rich, but I don't care. Everyone's getting a shift today, alright? But before we get into it, you know what? Making this tier list is making me a little bit hungry. I could go for some snacks.
Wow,
so it's a good thing today's video is sponsored by Ganyu today. Miss Ganyu is just doing her best. She messes up from time to time. You know, she burned her hand on the fryers. She could put an extra nugget in your order, but it's never intentional. It's gonna be on accident.
Usually a manager, I would put someone who doesn't need to sleep, and she doesn't need to sleep.
Because she's overwhelmed. Wait, you know what'd be kind of a funny exercise is if I checked my old video at the very end to see how I ranked them back then. I don't remember at all where I put anybody. I'm gonna say Fischl's trying her best and gets into disagreements with the manager, but she's still like doing the work.
Fischl's like, you don't put her at the customer line because she's gonna talk too much.
No, fine. I'm gonna put him in minimum wage, minimum effort.
But actually, I feel like Xiao, you put at the most bottom is correct.
Xiao is that guy that's hiding in the break room because he does not want to be here. He says he's taking 20 and he's actually gone for like an hour and a half. And you know we had to do it to him. Skipped work, comes in late all the time, Tartaglia. Wait, what was that Starbucks joke I made in my last video? Saunters in like 3 hours late with a Starbucks and we're like, where were you? We're swamped. He's like,
he was halfway around the country.
Hey baby, it's fine. I think I put Zhongli and stealing money from the register last time. Zhongli's good for morale. He keeps people positive. Oh my god, Zhongli working at the drive-thru. I will have your order. Gigi is also skipping work and coming in late. I overslept. Yeah, you do it every day. Come on now.
I mean, true. Chi probably doesn't know what to do.
Kind of get the sense that Mr. Reisel...
Wait, we are exploiting child labor? No!
Lee might be the manager here. Let me just see if anybody else might fit the bill more. Sarah would be a good manager. Or she'd be a good Karen asking for the manager.
I mean, true.
Risley is in charge of a prison.
Risley is in charge of rizzing the customers.
Now, I think he could be in charge of a McDonald's, alright? He rules this franchise location with an iron fist.
Yeah, he was the prison warden.
Punches you in the throat if you cause a stir in the dining room. I think Ayaka would put extra nuggets in your order.
Okay, first of all, a rich lady wouldn't ever work here, so it's like, she probably would not care if to put extra nuggets in someone else's order. Oh, Dory is gonna put stealing.
Dory is 100% caught stealing money from the register. Duh. Little boy Hazo. He's putting an extra nugget in your order and giving you a wink at the counter. I think...
Hey, yo! I mean, true.
Kokomi's also doing her best, messes up from time to time.
Wait, Kokomi doesn't mess up? I feel like Kokomi's a manager for me. When does she ever mess up? I don't remember her messing up ever. She was a strategist, right?
Responsible. She'll put in her best effort, but you know, she's a little overwhelmed. Layla is also coming in late all the time. You know, she was pulling an all-nighter last night. I mean, Farazan's gonna get into a verbal altercation with someone at the front counter. She does not have...
Wait, if people talk a lot and you're gonna put them at that tier, then Fischl should be this tier too.
Time to deal with all the baloney that's going on at this McDonald's restaurant, alright? I don't think she would go as far as spitting in your burger, but she'd think about it.
Hey yo, Farazan spit burger.
Ayu's giving minimum wage, minimum effort. I don't think she's late to work, but she's definitely sleeping in the break room. Didn't I have an extra category before about like burning french fries? I didn't make these categories.
I just realized we have like 3 characters that have sleep deprivation.
By the way, I just took the ones that they had. What was that that line from SpongeBob? He burnt my shake. Okay, this is for people who don't know what they're doing in the kitchen.
Oh, he added a tier list for Raiden, bro.
And are just messing up the food. 100% A. I think Nilu is
No, he's gonna put clean with Raiden, no.
also putting extra nuggets in the order. She's sweet.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
she's
Nilo
generous.
definitely.
Shinha does not know how to cook. Absolutely
Oh,
not.
come on. Shanta eats flowers every day. I feel like Shanta would fight with the customers too.
He burnt my shake. She's the one who broke the ice cream machine. I don't know.
Wait, I just realized she wrote he burned my shake. What? How is that possible? What?
How she did it. She did though. Tignati is giving employee of the month every month. He's
Huh? Tainari? Okay, here's the thing. Tainari is like, the only characteristic I could remember from him in game is he's just a professor, right? I don't feel like he like doesn't have a personality in my estimation. He's just a smart guy in the room. I guess that counts as employee of the month every month.
got it together. You know, he is organized. He's diligent.
True.
He takes his job very seriously.
True.
10 out of 10. Do I even need to say it about Bennett? Do I even? No, you already know. In fact,
Hey, but it's just unlucky. That doesn't mean he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows how to cook. He doesn't burn the steak. Okay, where else would I put Bennett though? I feel like Bennett doesn't belong in any of the tiers. Okay, maybe this is like the best tier he could be in.
he burnt down the McDonald's. Diona is the burger spitter. What's that one character's name? The Hamburglar? She's the ham
Whoa.
spitter. Her hatred for the wine industry really just carried over into her hatred for the fast food industry, apparently. I think
What? Okay.
Goro also puts extra nuggets in your order.
Oh,
I wouldn't
Goro's?
say he's pretty good at his job. He's just the sweetheart, you know?
Okay.
The nice guy.
Yes,
Why do I
true.
feel like Ito would be good.
Ito, yeah, boy.
Am I
Fight.
crazy? I think he's
Fight.
the tomfoolery man at the back of the McDonald's. All the employees love him.
Oh, come
He's
on.
so funny. The customers love him. He's that funny guy at the
Yeah,
the
true.
drive-through window.
What's good? What's good? What do you want? What do you want?
And then you pull up to the window, just between you and me. I put an extra one in there for you, just for you. I feel like
it's
he
my
gets in
man.
trouble with management all the time, but only because he's just being a clown, not because he's necessarily bad at his job. I love that for him. Albedo seems like he'd be a good worker, but I also feel like he's gonna make mistakes once in a while. Albedo, you forgot to put the ketchup packets in the bag. Oh. Beidou is a homie. She's also
Oh, that's just because he's okay. Albedo, they wrote him like he's smart but oblivious to like obvious things. I guess that is in character actually.
putting extra nuggets in your order. She has a similar vibe as
Beidou.
Ito in this situation. Everybody loves her. All the employees think she's such a riot. A bit
So the extra nuggets in your order category is just for like airheads. Yep, all the airhead characters are here.
distracting though, you know? Look at the snake has a McDonald's hat too.
Mm.
But she was giving he burnt my shake. Why do I feel like
What?
he doesn't know how to cook? He's like a doctor, but he doesn't know how to make a cheeseburger. He seems like that guy who lives off of dry cereal and chips he found under the oven.
Okay, we have no evidence that he can know how to cook a burger, but he's another type of cook.
Mila is 1,000% fighting with the customer. In
Yes.
fact, she's gonna be on the top of this category. In fact, she's gonna yell at you, look you dead in the eye, and spit in your burger, and then hand it to you.
Yes.
Now, some might think that Scarmo should be the
Okay.
same way, but I'm gonna put
You're
him
saying
in
like that's a bad thing.
minimum wage, minimum effort. Absolutely wandering around in the back. Doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't
True.
care, whatever. I don't think he's skipping work just because he wants to witness all the nonsense that's going on. Wow, Paimon on these lists. That's new. She's
Paimon.
putting in her best effort. I think she's being tempted to eat the food in the McDonald's.
Yes.
Homegirl wants to dive into that ice
Actually
cream
true.
machine. I don't know if Lumine or Aether's there. I feel like she's doing her best. Kazuha is the guy
Kazuha.
who puts an extra nugget in your order, but would never admit to it. You know, he doesn't tell you he did it. He knows it'll make their day later,
He's
but he
the
doesn't
nice
need to
guy.
take credit for this good deed. Linny the Rizzler would also put an extra nugget in your order, but he'd make a show
Linny
out
the
of it.
Rizzler.
Look in your bag. What do you see? I see my ranch dip is missing that I asked for. Look again. Oh, there's some in here now. Why did
lol.
you do that? A magician never tells his secrets. Razor, my boy. You know,
Razor.
typically I would
Mess.
put him under he burnt my shake. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt today.
He
I'm
messed-
gonna
yep.
say with supervision, they
True.
gave Razor an easy task, organizing the cups, handing out the children's toys, and he's trying his best.
No, he's taking the toys.
Toma is employee of the month every month. He
Yo.
stays late to close and mop the floors. They didn't
mama.
even ask him to.
Toma is
this
mama.
place is spotless. This is the cleanest McDonald's you've ever seen in your life because Toma works there. Yai Miko is skipping her shift or coming in late all the time. Her and Tartagel show up with their frappuccinos, you know. Yelan is as well.
True.
She is also late all the time, and nobody knows why, and they're kind of too afraid to ask.
Yella's like that secret Superman character. Like he does, or some kind of. He's like an FBI worker coming to work for your McDonald's.
Wait, why is Beidou here again? Didn't we already organize her? We did. Okay, I'm putting her at the bottom because she's here twice. I do remember Chongyun as well having a really terrible time at this McDonald's because he gets so overwhelmed. It is probably hot as the Dickens in the McDonald's kitchen, and he's not happy at all.
Dickens?
I'm gonna say, you know what? I think he's coming in late or skipping because he just really doesn't want to deal with it. Either that or he's like mysteriously leaving his shift early and everyone's like, where did he go? He's sitting in the back trying to cool off and calm down. Lumin.
What, you're saying Chongyun's a guy who's easily stressed? You mean he's like the Kaveh of Liye?
You know, I mean, she's
Lumin.
responsible. She's doing her best. Her and Paimon, we're doing what we can do over here. The little trio here trying their best. Aya is giving a similar energy as Hazo.
He's just putting them all together.
I think he's giving an extra nugget to all the pretty people of the world with a wink and a nod. Don't tell my manager. Please should not be working at this McDonald's.
No!
She's so little, but if she were to work at one, she burnt your shake. 100%. The more I've done these tier lists, the more...
No! At least put her in fight with customers.
The more I've done these tier lists, the more I'm hearing that Mona actually does have money. She's just like really insane with how she spends it, because I'm pretty positive I put her under stealing money from the register last time, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm stubborn. Ningguang owns this entire situation. Can she be like the manager's manager? Noelle could be employee of the month energy, but
you're gonna put him mess
she's
up?
doing her best and messing up a little bit from time to time. She's a little timid. Rosaria, I don't think is getting into altercations. She's avoiding them by skipping her.
Hey, she already skips it in game.
An extra nugget. Sucrose is maybe a mess at this McDonald's, but I think she's fine. Venti is putting McDonald's into debt with how many extra nuggets he's putting in people's orders. He thinks it's hilarious. Xiangling is
the one cooking.
Man. She can either be employee of the month because she's a great chef, or she's like putting too much of a spin on it, because McDonald's is very corporate. They have their recipe. You cannot stray from the recipe.
She has an independent
she wants to
restaurant.
put like crazy sauces in these burgers and improve them, but they're like, no, you can't do that. So like, what do I do with her? We're gonna go the hardworking, efficient route. Her and Global tag team. All those orders get out very fast. Xingqiu is a minimum wage, minimum effort. He does not give a hoot and a half about this job. Going on a limb here, what if Yanfei's fighting customers because she's got that like lawyer brain? It is not within your rights to request a refund on this order, considering she's a cool, calm, and collected fighting with the customers. Amber just seems like the perfect employee. She gets along with everyone. She does her job efficiently and well. Employee of the month every month. Barbara is trying her best. She messes up on occasion.
Man, there's like 60 plus characters right now. If you ever make a tier list, right, the video's gonna be at least like 15 minutes right now. That's why I'm like just making one once a week, or I'm just reacting to other people's tier lists right now.
Remine probably as well. I feel like he wouldn't be skipping work or doing anything devious. I mean, maybe he's clumsy. I feel like he's dropping stuff.
The only one that actually deserves to be in this tier list is like in this part of the tier list, I would say is genuinely like belongs here is Sucrose, Freminet, and Razor. I feel like the others are pretty stable guys actually.
Maybe he's clumsy. I feel like he's dropping stuff. Oh, he burnt his little finger. D-Luke. Minimum wage,
he's the manager.
Effort. He's still doing the work, but he's like, I will show up exactly when my shift begins and leave exactly when my shift ends. Keep my head down.
My boy D-Luke manages 3 companies in game, like, bro.
Down, do what is asked of me, but nothing more. Respectable. I'm gonna put Hu Tao and he burnt my shake, but like, I don't know if she burnt it. Something's wrong with it. Oh my god, you guys remember years ago, someone found like a finger in their Wendy's chili. Was that real? That would be Hu Tao's fault. Don't ask me why. Jean is...
Actually, I'll be honest, I think Hu Tao could be a manager. She's already one in-game. Jean is the manager.
Giving manager vibes as well, but I don't think she wants the added responsibility of being another type of leader position, so I'm gonna say she's just employee of the month every month. Kaching is also logically fighting with the customers, similar to Yanfei. Very cool, calm, and collected.
Kaching's the manager that fights with customers. She honestly belongs in the bottom and the top of this tier list.
About it. She's not, Eula is punching people and Kaching steps in to be like, let me handle this. Lisa, probably minimum wage, minimum effort. Maybe
Yeah.
showing up late. Jinyan,
Rocks with the
probably
customers.
doing their best, messes up from time to time. Again, just, you know, doing a pretty good job. Nothing too wrong going on here. Nuvilet is either fighting with the customers in a lawyerly fashion, or he's employee of the month, and I can't figure out which one. You know what? I'm gonna put him up in a third manager position. He's like Riceley's manager.
This is unfair. The Fontaine characters are on top. 2 of them are on top of every tier list already, man. Fontaine buff, man. The newer characters are more broken, even in tier lists that don't matter.
Ningguang is Nuvilet's manager. All right, we got like a 3-tiered system here. I hate to put Candace in fights with the customers, but she is assertive, you know? I don't think she would be afraid to fight back. Ayato... I'm gonna say he's too cool for school and he doesn't want to be here. He's skipping work. Kaveh is burning people's chicken nuggets left and right.
What do you mean the french fries are burnt?
Kaveh's about to go fight with the customers and then Al-Haytham's dragging him back. Farina also does not know how to cook, but she takes it a step further. She gets deeply offended if somebody comes in and tells her fries are not good enough.
I cooked them. What do you mean they're not perfect?
And she's trying to argue about what the most ideal crispiness is of a french fry, and you are wrong for thinking otherwise. Manette probably skipping work / showing up late all the time.
I think Line would just follow her brother.
I know that she might be paired with Lenny, but I feel like she's not taking this as
Wait, is she Line? God,
seriously as he is. Kale is doing her best, messing up time to time. Yoimiya is throwing an extra
yeah, Cole's just that sick worker.
nugget into the order, 100%.
Yes.
Dino is probably not a burger spitter, but I think he's a customer fighter.
Yes.
Al-Haytham's
minimum
wage, minimum effort.
True.
He's there because Kaveh's there, right? Kaveh is not letting him skip work. If I have to go, you have to go. He is in the back reading a book. I think Dia is putting extra nuggets in the order as well. I don't think she's fighting with the customers. This might be controversial, but I feel like Nikita's putting in a minimum wage, minimum effort. She's just observing everything that's happening and doing
She's basically the manager.
what people ask of her, but I don't feel like she's contributing too much to this situation. Yao Yao is pretty sweet. I guess puts extra nuggets in her order. Kirara's doing fine, other than the fact that her tail got caught in the deep fryer. But, you know, she was okay. Burger
It's extra cooking.
King foot lettuce. McDonald's tail fries. Yunjin, burn your shake. She does not know how to chef it up back there. Dara definitely is fighting with customers. She like leapt over the counter to smack
He's another fighting manager.
someone in the back of the knee. Why is there another razor? Okay, back to the line. Mika's trying his best. He's probably crying in the back when he messes up. He's trying though.
This is true according to lore
He's
too.
really trying. Shinobu, minimum wage, minimum effort. She's probably just there because Ito's there, who he's having a pretty good time. She does not really necessarily love this job. Gotta do what you gotta do though. Miss Charlotte, I want to say might be a distracting employee if she's got her camera out. She seems pretty responsible though. I think she'd be doing all right. Rond, mysterious, coming in late. You don't know where she's
It's kind of like Yelan as well.
Where do I put her?
Oh,
I'm gonna say minimum
Who's extra nuggets?
wage, minimum effort.
Oh, come
Not
on.
because she's not a diligent worker. I just think she has bigger fish to fry. She doesn't really want to be there. And Sigwin, I
is the-
don't.
It put her with Dory because she's kind of devious if you play the story already.
know her that well. I guess I'll just put her here for the time being.
What?
Sure. And then these are just duplicates. We've already assigned Beidou and Razor. Do we actually only have 2 people and caught stealing money from the register? This is bold, but I'm gonna move Venti down here. I feel like he's
This is called saving space on the tier list.
doing it as like a bit. It's just a joke. Let's take a look at my tier list results from 2 years ago real quick. Okay, this was my ranking the first time around. Interesting. I'm very surprised I did not put Diona in fighting the customer. I don't think I knew her that well back then, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I did put Scar Emotion fights the customer. Not Zhongli and caught stealing money from the register. Bennett should be burning the fries. Wait, I kind of like Fischl burning the fries. Wait, I kind of want to move her. Hold on.
Wait, she made it when it was in Sumeru because I saw Wanderer.
Feeling mildly inspired. We're gonna put Fischl under Burnt My Shake. Alrighty. Well,
You're just gonna change some people.
oh, this is my new and improved McDonald's tier list. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.
But this is amazing. Yeah, these are the kind of tier lists that are very important. Maybe I'll make one for, I don't know, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Anyway, that's this week's Tier List Tuesdays. And as always, I'm unsatisfied with wherever Klee is put. She doesn't just destroy stuff, guys.